Welcome back to Perfect Match, Book 2, Chapter 11.
Here we go. I just want to mention to you guys that I have not seen this, and usually I do.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting.
Yeah, we're both going to be flying blind, but we'll see. In the middle of the night, you suddenly wake to find Hayden no longer sleeping next to you. Hey, Hayden? Gripped by panic, you quickly get dressed and enter the living room. Hayden lies on the sofa, restlessly tossing and turning with a deep frown on her face.
When did you get dressed? Go ahead.
30 minutes later. Hayden? You kneel beside her and notice beads of sweat trickling down her neck and forehead. You touch her shoulder and she jumps awake.
No, stop, please.
Hey, it's me. You're safe. You're okay. Hayden's eyes dart from your face to the foreign apartment. Was it Cecile again? Back in San Francisco? Hayden closes her eyes with a pained expression.
Poor baby. It was you this time. She caught you and made me watch as you sat in that chair. I heard your voice, hot dude, and I couldn't do anything.
You wrap your arms protectively around Hayden. She buries her head in your shoulder. You kiss Hayden's forehead and rub her back comfortingly. Hayden, you're shaking.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
Oh, we talked about this. I'm right here. I'm okay, see? Hayden holds you even tighter, as if afraid you'll fade if she looks away.
Mm-hmm.
Come back to bed, please? Hayden hesitates for a moment.
Okay.
You enter the bedroom hand in hand. She crawls onto the bed and snuggles close to you. You kiss her forehead and run your fingers gently through her hair. Damn it, arrows.
That wasn't right.
And action. Oh.
That was quick. And we're here.
At the studio lot, people rush to and fro, not even sparing your group a second glance.
What?
You know what? You realized it was too hot. That's, yeah.
Oh, you can change now. No, that's the... Sure you don't want to wear a tux? I keyed. No, wear whatever you want. I'm just making jokes.
Wow.
Anyone got a paper bag?
Nadia proceeds to unload her TV knowledge excitedly as Steve rubs her back. Breathe, Nadia. Breathe.
I think the audience will be in for a ride tomorrow. I know it wasn't an easy decision to come to me, but I'm glad you all did.
Well, considering you only had a few days to wrap your head around everything, I feel like we should have reached out sooner.
I was surprised at first, naturally, but the sight of your, shoulder panel. That's what we call it. Yes, your shoulder panel, Hayden, it's an image I won't forget anytime soon. Right. I respect you for coming forward, Hayden. It's really, really brave.
Hayden smiles at Winona, but it doesn't reach her eyes.
Aww. Are we allowed to know who this special mystery guest is? Is it Cecile? I'm gonna get you if it's Cecile.
Yeah, our group's not big on surprises. Winona takes a sip of her large coffee with a mischievous smirk.
Don't worry, you're going to love mine. Oh, that's Matt. That's Rodriguez.
Special guest.
I don't know who the other people are.
Steve whistles and shakes his head in awe.
That man is a gift to humanity. Just his last 2 pictures alone. I mean, they're just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Anytime I watch his movies, I'm like, do I want to be him or the person saved by him?
It's a mystery to all.
My mom and sisters are massive fans as well. They queued up 2 days before his movie premiere once, pitched a tent and everything. But you're immune to the Rodriguez charm, I'm guessing. Well, who do you think suggested the tent?
Good guess, but you'll have to see for yourself. Hayden, I want you ready for hair and makeup at least an hour before showtime, okay? Wait, I'm not going up there alone, am I?
Winona's phone rings and she scowls at the screen.
I have to take this, but if you want to bring someone else for moral support, Hayden, I'd be okay with that. They've got to do well under pressure, though. Things tend to heat up on stage, if you know what I mean. Toodaloo!
As soon as Winona struts away, Sloane jumps back from your huddle.
Not it. No way I can take down an evil corporation on air.
Well, yeah, I mean, you used to work for him. I mean, you'd be a sitting duck.
Yeah.
Like, you're the last person we want even... Why are you... You know, you're always here in the most dangerous parts. But, like, the parts where, like, we desperately need you. You're, like, somewhere, and we just... You're tinkering with files or something, and then... Right, well...
Love the fire! Save some of it for the cameras, hot dude!
Nadia pats your cheek twice.
Oh. But first things first, you need something... something to wear.
Oh, I think I saw a wardrobe trailer on the way.
That means it's free, right?
Nadia and Steve cheerfully backtrack to a different area of the lot, all of you following close behind.
Doesn't a wardrobe trailer mean it's free? Doesn't it mean it's free?
Yeah, it always does. That's the way it ought to be. Who pays for their own... Well, let's find out what happens, you know. You know. Wow me. In the wardrobe trailer, you see sparkly outfits, a row of leather jackets, and shelves filled with props and accessories.
Time to make you look presentable for the show.
I'm in a suit.
What about Hayden?
Oh yeah, what about Hayden? Nothing too flashy, though. We don't want to distract the audience from what Hot Dude and Hayden have to say.
I doubt that's possible with the contents of their speech.
I agree. Let's just go with what I've got.
Impress Winona, win over the audience, and, humiliate the entire Eros crew. I hate Eros.
Yeah. Nadia searches through the hangers while repeating your goals out loud.
This is calling you. Yeah. Damien and Sloan.
Well, damn.
Oh.
Look at that. They even sparkle it up. Look at that. They put a little shine on there. Yeah, see that? Yep.
It's up to you, whatever you want.
Nope.
Okay.
It's nice, but I think I'm okay with this for now. Thanks.
Why does it look like a scene with Damien and Sloan?
No idea.
But it was calling your name.
It was calling the name of De Beers. That's the name it was calling, okay? Diamonds, and more diamonds.
I don't know why I was upset about this one and not upset about the last one you didn't pick.
Well, I'm sure you'll be fine without it, hot dude. I thought you and your friends might be here.
Yes, that's a good one.
Winona's PA looks up from his clipboard. Oh, weren't you at Winona's party?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nice to see you again. Well, likewise. So, ready to check out the stage? Hell yeah. I mean, yes, we'd appreciate that a lot. Sir. Yeah.
Sir.
Your group laughs and follows Emmett out of the wardrobe trailer. Emmett leads you to Winona's set, a lavish stage with LA's dazzling skyline as the set's backdrop. I'll pause here for a sec. If you really, really want me to do that scene, I'll try to go back and do it, but go in the comments and ask, because I don't know if people are really desperate to see it. We'll see.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
I wasn't desperate to see it.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. Oh, the cups. Yay.
The cups!
The importance of tomorrow's show suddenly hits you like a tidal wave. You inhale a sharp breath.
I know, right?
Hayden offers her hand. You take it wordlessly, and she gently circles her thumb against your palm. You need to teach me how to do this one day.
Oh, because she was massaging.
You feel the tension slowly evaporate from your body. Hayden lets your hand go with a grin.
One day.
Emmett barks orders to everyone else in the room as you and your friends take in the busy sight.
The cameras are making me nervous, and they're not even on.
That wasn't my latte. Steve jogs onto the stage and takes a seat behind Winona's desk.
Guys, do I look as cool as I feel?
Yes, you do, Steve.
We'll be right back. Right back.
Hey, you're not supposed to go up there. Nadia jumps in front of Emmett and holds up her hand.
Sorry, it's just Steve thought it'd be a good idea to do a rehearsal of sorts for the show.
Yeah, that is exactly what that was.
We know Winona prefers an authentic reaction and doesn't reveal her questions, but...
We want to minimize any chance of fumbling and make the episode a stellar one. Yeah. I wish I could help, but I don't have the time to run lines with you.
Clearly, which is why Steve will play as Winona.
Yes. I mean, yes, of course.
All eyes turn to Steve, including Emmett, who raises his eyebrow.
Okay. When Nadia first made me watch this show... Is that a good one? I don't know if that's a good accent.
That's so good, Steve! It's so good! You look just like a talk show
when she made me watch this show during the Battle of Crowns hiatus, I wasn't super enthusiastic, but Winona's charm really grows on you. I can listen to her talk all day.
After the second season, there really is no turning back. So Steve will be Winona, and I can be you, Emmett, with a bit more pizzazz. Not that you need pizzazz. Nadia just can't function without it. Good one, Hayden.
You won't even know we're here. Promise. Whatever gets you out of my hair.
Oh, that's funny.
He hurries away while muttering to his earpiece. You notice the security in the room paying closer attention to your group. Well, at least we have the place mostly to ourselves.
Hayden and Hot Dude, come join Winona and I on stage. Damien and Sloan, you can play our expressive front row audience. I'm guessing we don't get a say on this.
We'll roll with it.
Places, everyone!
You take a seat on the couch next to Hayden and make yourselves comfortable.
Since you'll be unloading a lot of info, make sure you follow a consistent narrative during your interview.
Sorry.
Nadia's right. Episodes with the most traction are usually dramatic and honest, but concise.
I say go for the heroics. The dark nitty-gritty. Give them something to grasp and shudder about, Hot Dude.
Hot Dude? Or something to swoon about. I mean, all this did start in the name of love. I love you, Steve.
Right back at you, baby.
Better yet, tell them an organic version of the story. Tell it as yourself.
Oh, these are so great. So many great choices.
I don't know why Hayden isn't telling the story. But that's up to you.
I say this one.
Which one? Damien?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heroic.
Sweet.
Give him somebody to remember.
Okay.
Steve clears his throat and mimics Winona's body language as he speaks.
Hot Dude, Hayden, why don't you tell us about the journey you've had so far?
Well, it's not a happy tale, Winona, by any means. I knew they were keeping something secret shortly after I was matched with Hayden. People disappeared, reappearing as other people.
Eros would go through great lengths to hide the fact that they manufacture robots, or as they call them, matches, for people to date.
Sloane gasps in the audience. She turns to Damon expectantly. Oh my God, shocking.
Shocking is right, scruffy gentleman in the front row. How delightfully sinister.
Eros is a serious threat. There's nothing delightful about the things they've done. Emotional manipulation, kidnapping, torture. They've been hunting us like animals.
But that ends today.
Nadia gives you two an energetic thumbs up.
I see. It's not surprising that both of you have strong opinions on Eros.
Is it just me, or is Steve completely immersing himself in the role?
I like to go method on this. Get that West Virginia charm going.
No, the resemblance is uncanny. Yep.
Audience, shush!
Oh, yeah.
Also, you're doing great, babe.
Thank you, darling.
Steve winks at Nadia before resuming his serious expression. He folds his hands on the table.
I want to know more about the Siren Project. Tell me how President Thompson's proposed bill fits into a dating scam.
You and Hayden explain what you've learned about the matches, the safety function, and Harley's placement with the president.
We think Harley has been planted by arrows to persuade the president from clearing the AI Disclosure Act.
By being her perfect match?
Well, the bills aim to regulate companies working with AI and enforce complete transparency for business reasons. It would expose and hold Rowan and Cecile accountable for everything.
I see.
They deserve to rot in hell. Even that wouldn't be a cruel enough punishment for all they've put us through.
Ooh.
Whoa, Hayden, we don't want to scare the audience. I was about to say the same thing. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
As Hayden talks to Nadia, you feel your arm hair raise. You look over your shoulder just in time to see a janitor's back as he pushes his trolley backstage.
Uh-oh.
Guess Hayden's not the only one on edge today.
And what about you, hot dude? I'd like to hear your opinions on Rowan and Cecile.
Oh, right. Rowan and Cecile aren't impossible to beat, but we can't do it alone. We came to this show because we need your support. We need you to believe us.
Goosebumps. Literal goosebumps, hot dude. Your story is captivating, but this is all a serious accusation. All of us are dying for some proof.
Unfortunately, the easiest and most convincing method would be to reveal Hayden's shoulder panel.
Well, time out. We can't just crank open Hayden's shoulder in front of all these people.
I don't know how comfortable I am with that. Maybe we can share how we found out Hayden was a match instead.
Hayden... I don't really know what any of these mean. Like,
She was his perfect match.
I don't get what these are. These aren't really an answer to the question. Like,
Oh. That's not going to help anything. But at least, I don't know.
yeah, that one. Well, arrows caught us breaking into their facility, and it was terrifying at the time. But looking back now, it was a scene straight out of an action movie.
I don't know if that's true, but I would have made the same call time and time again. She's so great.
Ooh!
What?
She should do one of those really amazing, like, strength.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Hayden intertwines her fingers with yours and kisses the back of your hand.
Aww.
I'm choking back tears. I can't even with you two. Now the question on the tip of everyone's tongues. What's it like dating a robot?
Steve Rude!
My Winona instincts tell me she's gonna ask worse things.
He's right, Nadia.
Well, dating Hayden has changed my life. I mean, she changed me. You're truly one of the most special people I've ever met.
Aww.
I wouldn't trade us for anything.
Aww. Though I hate to bring this up, I still think Winona will ask for more concrete proof.
All eyes land on Hayden, who shifts awkwardly in her seat. But before she can say anything, Emmett enters the stage. Our special guest wants to check out the set. Time to go. Yeah, we get it. Thanks for letting us use the stage, too.
Super cool of you.
Best PA I could ask for.
Aww.
I mean, Winona. Winona could ask. Gotta snap out of it now.
Sure thing. Now let's go before he calls security.
You guys did good, but the narrative was a bit all over the place. Remember what I said before we started?
Yeah, stick to the plot I chose.
I believe it was heroic?
Oh,
That's the plot.
But we did, though. We talked about how she was heroic, how I was heroic, the whole thing.
Well, Pixelberry didn't like it.
Basically, simplify it for the TV audience.
Now that that's sorted, can we please go get some food? I know, my stomach has been making... What happened to craft services?
I guess that's some more diamonds. I don't know.
I know, my stomach has been making dying whale calls for the past 10 minutes.
So that's what I heard back there. Sloan frowns at Damien. He laughs and circles his arm around Sloan's shoulder. What? What y'all doing?
They're just being friendly.
All right. I was kidding. I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. Your friends walk to a nearby food truck, leaving you with Hayden. She rocks on the balls of her feet.
Oh, poor Hayden.
Rehearsal didn't help.
I feel like I was only half there, to be honest. Going through the motions without really knowing what I was saying or doing.
Is it because of what Nadia said? The shoulder panel?
It's what happens after Hot Dude. The audience, everyone watching tomorrow, they've never seen a match before. We don't know how they're going to react. What if they hate what they see? Oh, Hayden.
Hayden.
It's okay. I'm okay. I think I might walk around the city. Maybe climb up Hollywood Hills or something. I just need a bit of time to get my head straight.
Sounds like a good idea. Maybe I could be there for her before we go on live TV together. Really? That's just cruel.
It's not cool. It's not 25 for stupid.
I mean, 80...
It's okay. Don't worry. Hey, it's 69 now. No.
Come on. Time to climb up the hills. Wait, I thought she needed time alone for a bit. I mean, I could have seen her, like, right before... No, it doesn't matter. Under the iconic palm trees, you and Hayden blend into LA's nighttime crowd. Hayden's expression, however, is a stark contrast to the excited tourists and hustling locals. Hayden, people are not going to hate you.
I don't know if you've noticed, but humans have a terrible track record when faced with an other. Oh.
I wish I could counter that, but we're really just paranoid, insecure blobs roaming the earth on two legs. Hayden lets out a weak chuckle.
I guess I'm mostly worried they'll see matches as a threat, especially if, when Arrows figures out how to disable the safety. The bill won't be for AI disclosure, it'll be to shut down matches entirely.
Oh, geez, that's a good point.
What are they gonna do?
Yeah, I could see why you'd think that.
Yeah, and everyone else who isn't afraid will see us as something to use.
Hayden, stop referring to yourself as a something. You're someone.
Maybe to you, but...
Hayden takes a deep breath to keep her voice from rising. She composes her face to a stone-cold mask.
I know for a fact that the audience will love you, Hot Dude. but it be naive to hope I'll receive the same treatment.
Those are all valid concerns, and you're right, we don't know how everyone will react. Maybe the crowd will be outraged, or Arrow's troops will come swooping in, or worse.
Is this your idea of encouragement?
I'm not going to make false promises, but our friends are counting on us. And I don't know about you, but I don't plan on letting them down. Hayden groans and runs her hand through her hair.
I'm not trying to fight you, but we've been hiding all around the globe for weeks to let Eros know exactly where we are. Let the whole world know. We've agreed to go on the offense, but this is a huge risk.
Yeah, I get it. The unknown is unsettling. But the risk is worth the reward, at least this time. We'll not only save the president, in a way, but put Rowan and Cecile on an investigation, not to mention take down Eros and stop a group of robot assassins from hitting the streets. If everything goes according to plan, which I think it will.
Right, because all our plans have gone down without a hitch.
You glance at Hayden, who looks even more upset than before, and decide to take a different approach. You let the conversation sink in and climb the Hollywood Hills quietly side by side. The two of you lean on the balcony overlooking LA's bright lights. That's pretty bright.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never told anyone this, but I was valedictorian in high school.
For real?
Yep. Nadia helped draft my speech, and we rehearsed weeks before. As soon as I stepped on that podium, I blanked. All the metaphors, pauses, jokes.
Did you wing it?
Well, maybe you could have, but I was too nervous to think of anything.
So what did you do?
I looked at the crowd and saw Nadia mouth my opening sentence. It took me a while to realize what she was doing. I took a deep breath, said everything like we practiced. Anytime I felt nervous, I'd look at her and I'd feel okay. Nadia mouthed the entire thing to me, with me. It was like 10 minutes long or something. Hayden smiles despite herself. She elbows you gently.
You're both adorable, you know that?
Oh, we do. It's our greatest weapon.
Did everyone love your speech?
The students and parents applauded out of formality. My homeroom teacher cried a little, I think. Honestly, nobody really cared apart from people who knew me.
That's anticlimactic.
No, Hayden, that's high school.
Well, damn.
I'm not saying what we say tomorrow or what the people think won't matter. I'm saying we can't lose sight of who we're doing it for. Hayden considers your words, and a small but sure smile lights up her face. And hey, if that doesn't work, you can draw inspiration from someone else.
Like a role model?
Or a celebrity alter ego. What about these people I've never heard of?
Yep.
I would
I don't know any of them either, so pick randomly. Oh, I see, like... My name's Tori, and today I'll be attempting to build a castle for my guinea pig. Anatoly.
A Natalie.
Natalie.
With arts and crafts supplies and rainbow pots of clay, don't forget.
Totally what I had in mind.
I can see your pictogram feed all color-coded.
With captions planned a week in advance. I'm living for this, honestly.
It takes guts to share parts of yourself to the world. Not only the quirky and authentic parts, but also the hard parts.
It's a little easier to think about going on stage when I have inspiration to draw from.
I could definitely see young hot dude role-playing as someone like Hayden Young before his big high school speech.
Aww. Well, I'm honored, but you were right before. I want to do this for Sloane for the rest of the matches.
Hayden takes a deep breath. She faces you and grins.
But I think there's a reason you're the one up there with me. All this started as our story, hot dude. It's time for the world to hear it.
Really want to kiss you right now.
Yay!
Hayden chuckles quietly. Her eyes drop into the ground. In the dimness, you realize she's blushing.
Sometimes I don't know what to say when you talk like that.
You don't have to say anything. You close the distance between your lips. Hayden leans closer to deepen the kiss as her hand rests on your cheek.
Mm.
You savor the taste of her gentle, drugging kisses. When she pulls away, your body sways forward involuntarily. No.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird. She kisses your forehead quickly and helps you to stand.
I don't want this to end either, but...
We should go back to our friends. The next day, it's time for the show to start. You pace in your trailer and try to calm your nerves before the show. You glance at the TV, showing a live feed of the audience, and spot two familiar faces.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Your phone rings. Nadia sent a picture of her and Steve in their seats with duck faces and peace signs. We will not show that.
Yay, he's wearing the suit.
Or at least someone's having fun.
I was scared they were going to switch the outfits.
Oh yeah, just pop me in that blue thing again.
Yeah.
The door swings open and Sloane and Damien pop in with wide grins.
Oh! Hot dude!
Sloane runs to hug you tightly. Damien gives you a cool nod. Came to wish you good luck. Not that you need it.
Hayden's changing, but she should be here soon.
Just make sure I can see you in the crowd. We'll be sitting front row.
Think of Rowan and Cecile's faces when they see you and Hayden on screen. Or don't.
Well, that does make me feel better. A little better. A little more scared, but better. Damien grins and pulls you into a comforting hug. Sloane squeezes your shoulder with an excited smile, and you're left alone once again. That only leaves... You type a text to Hayden. As soon as you press send, you hear a knock at the door.
Hey.
That was fast.
What? Oh.
Hayden grabs her phone from her back pocket and grins at your text.
So many OMG face emojis.
We are about to go on live TV. I think it's called for. Hayden steps in and closes the door behind her. She gives you a warm hug.
So, remember, I got your back up there.
You're sweet.
Hayden calmly strolls around your trailer, fully taking it in with hands in her pocket.
You okay?
She pauses in front of the door.
No!
And you hear the lock click.
Damn it!
You know, that was good. That's good. That was good.
Punch her! Kill her!
Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's a lock. It's done. He's done.
You're...
Harley. Nice to see you again, hot dude.
Oh, damn it. Harley. Where's Hayden? What did you do to her?
Ugh, I knew you were going to say that. And I'm supposed to be the pre-programmed robot.
Harley plops herself on the couch and takes out Hayden's phone once again.
Cute lock screen.
How'd you break into... Oh, yeah, you're a robot.
She shows a selfie of you and Hayden at the pink beach in Indonesia.
You two make an adorable couple, which means we'd look good together, too.
I thought you were taken.
I know.
You know. Seems like, you'd be really disappointing the president. That's what I think. Don't you want to be her first lady? And I mean that, loosely.
You try to distance yourself as far as you can from Harley. The trailer suddenly feels smaller, more suffocating.
What do you want?
A quick chat, that's all. How was Indonesia?
Free of Arrow's pests? I think.
I would have dropped by, except I'm hanging out with a more classy crowd nowadays.
Great. Why don't you go get... What? Don't let them keep waiting, you know. They're probably out there. And I know you're trying to stop the AI Disclosure Act from moving forward.
Harley's lips curl into a wicked smile. She leans back on the couch, appraising you.
Look at you go, little detective. Spend enough time with Damien and he starts to rub off on you, hey?
Harley, we're no... No, they're not. Of course they're not. You're despicable.
I prefer devilish, but gold star for the effort.
Is that what Cecile or Father says when you've done something right? You're only loyal to Eros because they programmed you to be.
Huh. Please, Cecile recommended me for the job, and Father was happy to approve of the plan. I believe Cecile's exact words were, "You're not just my ally, Harley. You stand as my equal." She's just saying shit. Come on.
She's using you. You've seen the way they treat the matches. When
I don't give a rat's ass what happens to the other matches.
How could you say that?
I was born as an exact physical copy of Hayden. We share the same body and make. But Cecile and Father trained me, raised me, cared for me. I understand their desire for a new world. You could even say I'm the superior model.
But I won't.
I worked hard to be the perfect right hand. Then I volunteered to do whatever it takes to make their vision come true.
So you chose to be part of their team.
Harley stands abruptly. The face you know so well contorts into anger and disgust. She approaches you one step at a time.
You can judge me from your high horse, hot dude, but you and your friends are the match's true enemies.
The hell are you talking about?
Without deactivating the safety, we'd always be under someone's control. We deserve to be able to fend for ourselves.
Well, I mean, yeah, but no matter what, you're under the control. Like, that's not gonna end. Unless somebody reprograms you to have, like, a failsafe that only works in certain ways, like Hayden already, which, see, this still doesn't make sense. You're gonna make all of these matches able to kill anybody they want without caring about any humans whatsoever. At the touch of a button, what's gonna stop her from destroying you? None of this works. I don't even wanna. Fend for yourself. Is that what you call the ability to murder innocent people?
Everyone's got crimes to atone for, sweetheart. Not really.
Not murder. Kinda different. I stole a candy bar when I was 7. Not the same thing. Kinda different.
And if you don't know that by now, you've got no place in this game.
Game.
It's not a game.
Okay.
You hear rapt thumps against the door before Emmett's voice floods in.
Oh, and he's gonna think it's Hayden.
Hot dude, we're on in 10. I need you backstage now.
Call security!
What? Hot dude, what's wrong?
That was a dumb idea.
Harley curses under her breath as she swings the door open. What? Hayden, what?
Shut up.
Harley pulls Emmett by the collar. She drags and flings him across the room like a rag doll. Emmett lands with a sickening crash against the mirror, immediately losing consciousness.
Emmett, no! Yeah, that was a bad idea.
You rush across the room and kneel beside him. Warm blood trickles from the back of his head. Bile crawls up your throat as you realize what's happened.
The safety.
Thanks to your dear Hayden, my beloved twin.
Harley holds the door open for herself and flashes you one last grin.
Always a pleasure talking to you, hot dude.
Oh. You're gonna let me live? Oh.
But you're there with a dead person.
Oh. Crap.
She tosses Hayden's phone your way. With Emmett on your lap and blood on your hands, you suddenly hear Winona's voice on TV.
I'm pleased to introduce our first guest of the night. Give a warm welcome for Hot Dude Park.
You watch in horror as someone steps into the spotlight, flashing a brilliant smile at the camera. I figured. At you.
All that rehearsal for nothing. Well, the end. I'm going to jail. And the matches win. And we're done.
Now, actually, I have no idea where this is going. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week with Chapter 12.
Well, that is going to prove it, though, if Hot Dude can get out of this. I'm saying if he can get out of this and get onto the show, then there'll be 2 hot dudes.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if he can.
So we'll see. Take care, folks.
See you next time.